Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Nobody Asked.
Welcome back.
This is episode, I don't even know because it's been a little while since we've spoken.
I'm going to say 10.
Episode 10?
I'm going to say 10.
I think this is 12.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I took a little break.
You took a little break.
But we're back.
We're back.
We're back and we're on and popping.
Yes, popping also.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am pumped to be back. We're back in the swing of things. It felt weird to not do anything for such a long time.
Weird.
Right, Hannah?
Very weird.
It's so weird. She was really freaked.
I was so freaked.
Yeah. Boing, 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 boing.
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh, can you do your best one?
What one?
I don't know. Just make one up.
Boing, boing,
Oh. Yikes.
boing. Ear.
Oh, that was sick, dude.
Thank you.
So for everybody who's listening on audio, what Hannah just did then was she put her hand up to her ear and went, like my favorite.
Like a DJ.
Like DJ David Guetta.
Or like DJ, God, what's his name?
Name 5 DJs, go.
Pauly D.
That's one.
That's it.
That's the only DJ you know?
That's the only DJ I know.
What about Skrillex?
He's a DJ?
Obviously.
Oh my.
Okay, do another one. Name another DJ, go. That's what I thought.
DJ Khaled.
Sure.
Right?
That's better than Pauly D.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Would you ever want to go see Pauly D?
Of course I would. Only if Snooki's there.
I don't know if Snooki and Pauly talk.
Or Jenny. They still make the show.
Really?
Yes.
That's depressing.
Oh my God. No, it's not.
I thought that they only made their money on Cameo.
No, they are on Cameo, I think, for sure. But they're definitely still doing a show.
What's it called?
Like for Jerseys. Like Jersey Shore reunion or like family weekend or something. I don't know.
Geriatric Italian people.
I couldn't tell you what it's called.
That sounds awesome. Today's podcast is
it's not
brought to you by Liquid Death.
It's not.
Liquid Death. Send me a case.
It's not.
But
do send us a case.
Today's brought to you by Celsius and
it's not brought by anything.
Oh, you know what we have to talk about?
Mean Girls?
The movie that we watched last night.
We saw Mean Girls.
Just the ad for Elf.
Did we like fill them in on our lives? Like we had Christmas, we had lots of things.
I don't think anybody really cares, to be honest.
Well, to be honest,
we had Christmas.
Nobody asked.
Oh,
nobody asked.
That's the ticket. But yeah, I mean, we had Christmas. That was fine. I was really, really sick for a while. You know, that's about it.
Yeah,
we're back.
That's the ticket.
We actually have. So Hannah you want to fill them in on your academic life, just real quick?
Oh yeah, I actually just applied for graduation a couple days ago, which means I'm graduating.
So exciting.
In May.
Do they have to accept your application?
No, I don't. Or maybe,
okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I've applied for graduation.
Solid.
And I'll be graduating with my major and my minors. I got my minors squared away recently, so those are all taken care of, and I was super nervous about those, but I met this really nice lady named Lori, and she's amazing, and I love Lori with my whole heart.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's my ticket, and then I'm graduating, and then I'm starting a full-time job.
She's got a full-time big girl job. We're very, very excited. We just got approved for an apartment where her job is.
We did.
And it's beautiful, and it's a lot better than like the college-type apartments that we're living in right now.
For sure,
you know, where you can hear a lot of banging upstairs, and you don't know whether people are like fighting or...
Well, I think they're doing all of it. I think they're fighting. I think they're boning.
Boning. I was trying to come up with. I didn't know if I was supposed to say it on the air.
Yeah, of course not. Not the air.
Yeah.
This is too good of air.
But yeah, I mean, it's super exciting.
Cool new apartment.
Cool new apartment. Where we live right now just constantly smells like weed. We step on glass every day.
It's tricky not to.
I'm trying to think of like, we'll probably do like, once we move out, we'll probably talk more about it because there's some really funny things about the apartment complex we live in.
For sure,
but we'll talk about it once.
Butthurt, so
they are the type to get butthurt, and hopefully they're not listening. But that's about it. And if they are listening, you know, we've only got a few more months. So if you kick us out now, what are we gonna do?
Literally nothing.
Live with friends? What friends? You know what I mean? Well,
That's
we
a
do have
great
have some friends. We have a
Like
friend that
one
has
or
a
two.
basement.
Which one? Who has a basement?
It's a gross basement.
Got it. A friend does have a basement. It's a scary basement.
It's a really gross
It's a
basement with
scary
rats
basement.
rummaging around.
Have you
but
been
that's
down
okay.
there? 'Cause
I have.
I didn't go down. I
went down
to.
once. They showed me, and it didn't look great. That's where
Ugh.
laundry is, though.
Right.
So it'd be really quiet and
True.
warm.
Oh my
so
gosh.
That's good. Probably very insulated.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just excited to get out of here. I'm excited to I don't know. We've been at this apartment for 3 years, and I know that 3 years doesn't seem like a long time, but both of us have grown so much.
It does seem like a long time.
Over that
3 years
time.
is a long time.
We have changed we've just changed so much. And it'll be cool to sort of start. This feels like adult life. I get that we've been adults,
I'm spooked for it, but I'm ready to start a job and not have homework every night, and it's gonna be so nice.
You can shut your brain off hopefully after 5 or 4 whenever you get out. Yeah,
fabulous.
That'll be super fun, and we can sort of hopefully. And there's more stuff to do where we're going, so we're just excited to be able to go out at night.
Life.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Be wild.
We've never gone out.
Well,
we've gone to shitty parties, but not gone out.
We haven't gone to a bar. We've never been to a bar to drink. I don't think we've ever drank in public.
We drank in public once at Bar Taco in Boston. Shout out.
Oh yes, we tried a drink at Bar Taco. Wait, not Portland.
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dang.
It was
Yeah.
And we had, what did we have? I had a ranch water, which I only knew as a thing that people in Nashville drank, because I've been to Nashville once and that's all they drank, and it was all
interesting
white girls in cowboy hats dancing around with ranch waters.
Sounds like Nashville.
That's Nashville.
That's Nashville.
I have stories from Nashville. I'm not gonna tell them, but
whoa,
Bozy, those were crazy.
Whoa,
wow. Yeah.
Ay.
Yeah, literally. Oh,
But
literally serious. But we do have to talk about the movie that we saw.
Are you behind this?
Hopefully.
Just want to check to make sure you're not.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh, awkward.
Ah.
For context, for the audio listeners, there's a mic thing in front of Jake's face. Helpful.
Super helpful. No, you're actually crushing.
Thank you.
So we saw Mean Girls last night with actually a great group of people, which was super fun. It was fun to
it was fun.
do something with people. I know that we talk about how we don't have friends, but we are pretty lucky for the people that we have.
We have some good friends around.
But we saw Mean Girls. I didn't know what to expect. We did speak to someone beforehand who said that the beginning was really, really bad, but then they got used to it.
And then it got better throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, but saying that you watched a movie and it was really, really bad, but then you got used to it is not intriguing.
I don't think she said she got used to it. She said she liked the end.
Okay.
She thought the beginning was bad and the end was good.
No, so I actually disagree with that person, and I'll have to bring it up to them. It was bad. It was real bad.
I loved Renee Rapp.
Right, but if the movie was just her, then it would be much better.
For sure.
And I hate to say this, and I hope that none of the Mean Girls cast is listening, but they
might be.
I think they will. I have a big reach.
Yeah,
it's
reach.
Getting smaller and smaller. I mean, bigger and bigger by the day.
Every minute. By the minute.
So true. But yeah, so the girl who's the main character.
Yes.
Angerisi Rices.
Is that her name?
Sure it is.
Okay.
She can't sing.
Not at all.
She really can't sing. And
actually, I saw some TikTok comparisons of her songs to the actual Broadway songs for the Katie character.
Real bad.
Really, really bad.
Really bad.
You can hear the auto-tune. Even if there wasn't, even with the auto-tune, it still sounds like
doesn't even sound like auto-tune. It just sounds like
somebody's... she's half asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very low energy.
It's... yeah.
And boring. Sorry.
It's all very, very bad. I thought... so, I remember the original Mean Girls, Katie being likable.
Yes, I think I do as well. And I didn't like her in this movie.
Katie sucks.
I liked Regina more.
Regina was much more likable.
Was likable.
And then the movie ends with us liking Regina.
Yeah.
We end up liking Regina in the end.
Well, didn't we like Regina in the kind of like Regina?
Yeah, but it wasn't like this one.
It wasn't like this one.
The last one, it was like, okay, we can sort of deal with her. She still sucks.
Right.
But like that's it. This one is legitimate. Oh, okay. So my monitor just shuts off every 10, 15 minutes, which is super fun and not distracting at all. So what were we talking about?
Regina George.
Regina.
Ew.
Regina's disgusting. God, that was funny. So Regina George, we really like at the end of this movie because she's Renee Rapp.
I liked her at the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, every second she was in the movie.
Honestly, she was the protagonist.
So absolutely.
She did nothing wrong throughout the entire.
1,000%.
Honestly,
I was on Regina's side the whole time.
Almost.
The whole time.
Like I didn't like Katie. Like I feel like she got everything that she deserved. I think that I think that Tina Fey's character was kind of lame. There was a lot of plot holes in there. Now I love Tina Fey.
Oh, that's very true. We went with a friend who hasn't has seen the first one, but doesn't remember the first one.
And that's a bad time.
And it was terrible. I only knew what was happening because I had the context of the first movie, and he had no context. And I'm sure he was so confused the whole time. There's no way he wasn't.
No, he didn't understand that she was from Kenya, or they really harp on that she's from Kenya.
The animal scenes, and that was a little too long.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, there's an entire song where, I'm not shitting you, the background dancers pretend like they're wild animals for 4.5 minutes.
And there was maybe 30 seconds of a scene in the first movie.
No, I would say
not
less.
Not even. Maybe 5.
10, 15?
Yeah,
it's
I
not,
don't know.
no way is it 30 seconds.
But it was still significant enough to remember, but it just was way too long in this one.
Yeah.
And also a friend after the movie said every time something important happened, there was just a dance
song.
break or a song or both.
Yeah.
And it just seemed a little silly. But that is a musical. But I just feel like the moments should have been the moments with some songs either right before or right after.
Well, all the Regina George parts were great. Those were perfectly put in everything. But
yeah, for sure. I liked the timing of those, but I didn't like the timing of Katie's things.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of the new Hunger Games. Now listen,
if you
like the new, Hannah likes the new Hunger Games because she went with.
I love the new Hunger Games.
Really screw up the audio.
Sorry, I love the new Hunger Games.
I think that Hannah likes it because she went with her sister and her little cousin.
I think I'd still like it even if I didn't go with them.
Really?
I do. I don't know why you think I'm such a follower.
I don't think that you're a follower, but I think that you like sentimental stuff.
It was a really nice time with my sister and my cousin.
Of course it was. You guys enjoyed it. You knew some of the songs. That makes sense to me. You like the story.
I listened to the songs outside of the movie. I listened to them
the
on my own.
Olivia Rodrigo song.
No, I listened to both of the songs.
You listened to the Rachel Zegler songs?
I listened to several Rachel Zegler songs. I'm kind of a Rachel Zegler stan.
Fuck.
I know she was ungrateful for her role as Miss Snow White.
Now, if anybody would be watching this podcast, she would actually be the most likely.
Rachel Zegler.
Big fan of commentary. Did you know that?
Interesting.
She's probably doing shit now. She's probably out of college, way too busy doing things, fucking with Noah Centineo and shit. She has no time for, watching a shitty commentary video on a Christmas movie or whatever. But that's okay. She used to.
Well, fabulous.
Yeah. But yeah, I
mean, great movie. I would watch it again. I would literally go home and watch it right now.
It was about 3.5 hours.
I don't care. I would go home and watch it right now.
Well, good thing it's not in theaters yet. I have DVDs yet. Streamers.
That was loud.
So here's one of my big problems with that movie, and what took me out of it.
What took you out of it? Were you ever in it?
I was in it. Until we get a moment.
Until the first song, which was 10 minutes in. So you were never in it.
I was in it the first 10 minutes. And when I saw that hot boy. When I saw that hot boy.
I don't think you were in it because you knew what was coming. He blew my pants off.
What?
I don't think you were in it because you knew a song was coming.
I knew a song was coming because apparently Faith had seen this movie before, Hannah's little sister, and prefaced it and said,
My sister and my cousin had seen it before, and they wanted to go see it again. My little cousin saw it for the third time with us. Faith saw it for the second time with us.
But
and we had seen it for the first time, or we were seeing it for the first time.
But Faith prefaced it and said that she didn't want me to go.
Because she knew that he'd make fun of it.
And listen, when we were home for the holidays, I didn't want to make fun of it. I did not let my feelings be known.
Mister, you were on your phone the whole time.
I know, but I was on the end, like, doing stuff, watching my numbers go down.
They could still see you. Jesus Christ.
What?
Watching my numbers go down.
Well, it's not up. Now, if I said watching my numbers go up, I'd sound like an asshole.
Well.
But if I say watching my numbers go down, look at me.
Well, guys.
Humble.
Like and subscribe and get
It
his
won't
numbers
do anything.
back up.
No, we're fucked.
You're fucked. I've got a job.
Yeah, that's true. I'm fucked for life.
You're not fucked for life.
I feel like I am.
I know you feel like you are, but I don't think you are.
No, that's fine.
You're a talented dude, and you'll succeed in no matter what you do.
Yeah, that's great. But now the Mean Girls movie. I'm sorry. No, I've literally been sad for the last 2 months straight. So we'll hopefully we'll get out of that sometime soon.
It'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be amazing. I'd prefer it.
But Mean Girls was just like a walking billboard.
Well, yes.
Like
there was a pure leaf on a table.
And it was like the subtly sweet. Like if we like,
and it was
okay,
like,
can we make this like how Mean Girls was?
Yeah.
It was brands
with
out.
Everything like.
It was iPhone, show the home screen. It was look at my watch, look at my shirt. Like it was legitimately so insane. And I get it.
A little silly.
I'm not fucking with you. There was a scene that was like, this is the spelling bee brought to you by SeatGeek. Now that was supposed to be.
Did it really say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now that was supposed to be a joke. It was supposed to be like a self-aware joke where it's like, oh, sponsors, but it was their actual logo. Like it's not. Now it would be a self-aware joke if it was a brand that we don't know.
Yeah.
But it's fucking SeatGeek. They don't have David Dobrik to throw money at. They need a Mean Girls.
They do need a Mean Girls.
And then in the background, one of the guys goes, SeatGeek. Do you remember that? Or were you falling asleep? It was really good.
I was in and out.
That's fair.
But I did really like it.
No, yeah. Hannah really liked it because it was a dark place with a reclining chair.
I was sleepy. It was a snowy day.
Hannah likes any movie where she can take a 30-minute snooze.
I didn't take a snooze during the Hunger Games movie. I will inform you of that.
Okay, but did you during Mean Girls?
In and out. A couple times.
All right. I'm glad that you didn't deny that because your hood was up, your shit was pulled. You were.
I know. No, I'm aware. Okay. I'm very aware. We went to dinner before with the group of people we went with.
Yeah.
And I was stuffed to the max. And do you like get sleepy when you're stuffed?
Well, it depends.
Because I get mega sleepy when I'm stuffed.
Okay, but here's the problem. We both ate like an ungodly amount of French fries, which I think probably adds to us being sleepy.
I've never had salt and vinegar French fries.
I know.
They were crazy.
Yeah.
They were so good.
I want to eat at that place for the rest of my life.
No, for real, me too.
Mm-hmm.
But we're moving away.
Well, we're going to eat there for the rest of my life. You know what? I'm going to spend all of my money
of your remaining money?
All of my remaining money.
On those French fries.
Yeah. Because trust me, honey, this is not making money. I had a scare earlier, literally right before filming this, that I need to talk to you about.
Interesting.
Okay.
What did I say?
Faith doesn't watch.
That's true.
She doesn't give a fuck. So I got a notification on my phone that the Olivia Rodrigo wait list, I had been taken off the wait list, and they had released some tickets. Now, I have asked Faith in the past the people that she's wanted to see her entire life. Now, I did this with books, right? I said, Faith loves to read, and I said, is there a book or a version of a book that you could never see yourself owning in a million years, but you really want? And she gave me a book, and that was my gift to her for one of the Christmases. And she freaked out, and that was great.
Very fun.
The same goes with the Eras tour. That whole process, I was waiting in line for 4 hours. Tickets were coming and going. It was terrible. And I finally ended up getting tickets. It was insane. And then Faith cried, and it was a beautiful moment. Now, it's not that I feel pressure, but if I can do something for Faith, who I don't see as much as I would like to, I would love to. You know, if I can get an experience for all of us to have
Fair.
together, like those are great memories.
They
I
are
would
great
love
memories.
to recreate the Eras Tour shit that we had, like ahead of time.
But we could just go on a picnic instead.
We could, but Faith lives about 3 hours away, and I don't know if she'll drive in the gross snow for a picnic. Know what I'm saying?
Well, some other type of excursion. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying,
Just
but
like
it's like,
more.
but this was my opportunity
Yes,
to
it was your
to give
opportunity.
her. There's two other. It's Olivia Rodrigo and Billie Eilish that she's wanted to see. Billie Eilish I've seen twice, without them,
When he was a
which
photographer.
makes me feel so bad
Don't feel bad.
because she is.
We are so fortunate to see all the people we've seen.
I know, but that's like, I mean, but you guys didn't really care about her at the time.
We cared about her at the beginning of COVID. Not that we don't care anymore, but like we had tickets, I think, for like
TD Garden for
the week after COVID shut everything down, which was a bummer.
And that was going to be my first stadium that I shot photos for.
Yeah, true.
Which was going to be super
exciting. Because you got
exciting.
a press pass for that too, right?
Yeah. But you know, you live and you learn.
Happens.
Anyways, the Olivia Rodrigo, I got taken off the wait list, got super excited.
Very true.
We
sat down to film this like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And it took an hour and a half probably.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
2.
and we didn't get tickets. I'll tell you that. I will start out by, or technically we did, but you know. So I go on to Ticketmaster. It says that I'm only taken off the wait list for the Boston date.
Right.
Okay. And there's 2 Boston dates. So I go to the other Boston date and apparently I'm taken off the wait list for that.
There you go.
So I get super excited. I keep refreshing. Things are popping up. Like I probably selected tickets like upwards of 15 times and then they would like go away. I was like, would you and Faith just go if I bought you tickets? Like if we didn't get 3 in a row, blah, blah, blah. That opportunity never came up. So I was like, all right, what about New York? New York's a little bit, that's closer.
Closer?
I don't know, than Florida that had tickets, or Wyoming, or whatever the fuck.
I think you mean the next closest.
The next closest, sorry.
Okay.
So I look at that. Those have a lot of tickets that opened up. I kept missing my opportunities. Then I go, okay, what about Philadelphia? Because we went to a concert in Philadelphia because it was pretty cheap, so we did that. No.
You remember why we went to that? Because we had dance recital the day that it was in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went to Philadelphia.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, what about Montreal? It's about the same distance.
Grasping
New
at
York,
straws.
like, I don't know, like Boston to Montreal is pretty, okay. So they had a bunch of tickets left.
They did.
And I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. And they were actually cheaper than any of the ones in the US. And I got really excited. So I immediately got tickets. They're pit tickets. VIP pit tickets. Faith, I really hope you're not listening. VIP pit tickets. 5 days after her birthday. Okay? Guess what? We can't go. Because the one thing that Hannah has to do to
Before I
graduate, the one thing
is a presentation on a
presentation,
specific week.
And it's that
And
week.
it's that week.
So
And it was like either it was a Tuesday
or a
night or a
Wednesday.
Wednesday night, and I have the class Tuesday, Thursday, and I'm not sure which one I present at.
It wouldn't have worked anyways. Like,
yeah, I mean,
if it was Tuesday, what, you present, then we drive to Montreal, like that would be a pain in the ass.
And then
And then, or we go to the concert on Wednesday night, drive back Thursday morning for a 10 a.m. presentation.
Yeah.
So,
and I have other classes those days also. I just like,
and it's like nearing,
that's the one I need to graduate. So I'd just be missing more classes anyways. It'd be tricky.
and it's nearing finals, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like
It's
that's
like a
not,
month
this
or
is
a
your
couple
final
weeks
finals.
out.
Like
Yeah.
So I jumped the gun. So did Hannah, to be honest. She was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then
we got too excited.
Yeah, and then she looked at calendars after I placed the order, and it didn't work out. So then I go on to Ticketmaster, and it says that I can't cancel my order.
That's a
Nor-
fun thing to read.
Yeah, nor can I resell them.
Of course.
Which, like, I don't want to resell them, but if I can't cancel them, I need to get rid of these fucking tickets.
Right.
Because It literally said after I placed the order that I would only be able to pick them up at will call, day of, with the credit card and ID of the person on the account. So it's not like Faith could even go with friends if she wanted to.
Right.
Like, that's not even an option.
Yeah.
You can't transfer these tickets. So I start to freak out. I'm down a decent amount of money, especially and I'll be brutally honest with you. This is the worst month of YouTube I've had in my entire existence. Views, losing subscribers, losing views, losing money. Like, I feel fucked. Anyways.
Still went for it.
I still went for it because I wanted to make her happy.
I know.
And what ended up happening was I contacted Ticketmaster and I said, I need to fucking cancel these tickets. And they go, well, you can't because they're uncancelable and they're unresellable and they're non-transferable. Which I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of for a major tour.
That's wild.
That's like unbelievable to me. So
also for Ticketmaster, like I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that there was not an opportunity to purchase the insurance.
Right.
Which usually I do because ever since I've been like a kid, shit comes up.
Absolutely.
Our Christmas was partly ruined because of sickness in the family. Like, it's not, that shit happens.
My mom got COVID for Christmas. Jake got
I mean,
really
there was a lot of
sick for
stuff.
New Year's.
Yeah. So I think like, I don't know. So I usually get the insurance. I guess we couldn't do it because it was in Canada. Anyways, I ended up canceling it. They gave me a full refund and it should be back in 5 to 7 business days.
Woohoo!
God damn it. It's literally so stressful. So stressful that Hannah laid down on the couch that we usually record the podcast on because I was freaking out. So.
Well, I just knew we weren't recording anytime soon and I wasn't being helpful over here and you were just in a go mode.
I was. I didn't freak out though.
There was no stopping you.
There was not. But I didn't freak out. And I'm proud of myself. There was no like I can't talk right now.
That's true.
And usually there is. I'm a sassy bitch. So,
At least you can admit it. Gotcha.
All right, right in my nose, dude.
Bonked ya.
So yeah, that's our life right now. I'm trying to think of what else we have going on. We have a lot going on. We need to brush our cat. We desperately need to brush our cat.
Our cat's getting hairy.
She's getting really hairy. I tried to nair her a few days ago.
No, you didn't.
What?
You tried to nair her?
Yeah, her whole body.
You're kidding. What are you talking about?
You know nair?
Yes, I know nair.
When you rub it all over a cat?
You're kidding, right?
What are you talking about?
Obviously, the hair would have fallen off probably. And that's terrible for her. You weren't trying to actually, right?
Well, I don't think it doesn't, it only works for human hair.
Okay, you're being a jerk.
What?
You didn't try it.
It only works for human hair. I don't know what to tell you.
You didn't try it on Goose.
I did try it on Goose.
Genuinely.
Yeah, like Spot tried it. Like I was curious because here's the problem. Like we
never try nair on a kitty.
Why?
I don't know, but that seems wrong.
I think it's fine. And you didn't even see the spot that I used it on.
I can't believe you nared our cat. Did you actually?
No.
Okay, thank God. Oh my goodness.
I love you.
You're wild.
You're wild. You're the most gullible traveler.
Yeah.
What's it? Gulliver's Travels.
What?
What the fuck is that thing called? Gullivans. Oh my God, I really should have gotten this. Gilligan's Island? No. Gulliver's Travels. It's a book.
Stop yelling. We're inside.
I don't care.
We're inside.
I get that we're inside, but nobody else is inside.
Well, still right in my eardrum.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Thank you, mister.
I got it, missus. But yeah, we're on and cooking. We're going to try to keep posting the podcast.
On and also cooking.
Let's not do that.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, things are going okay. Had a meltdown last night, but that's okay.
We're back in the swing of things.
And hopefully that'll make me feel better. And
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, I was last night I was looking at Indeed. So
it's okay. And if you need to, you can, but it's fine. Things happen for a reason. You're okay.
I know, but here's my problem. If anybody does a background check on me, I'm fucked.
Well,
I'm absolutely fucked.
Well,
there's nothing that I can do.
That's not true.
I could work at I used to work at Chipotle.
That's true.
I would love to get recognized at Chipotle.
Yeah.
Working at Chipotle.
That'd be amazing.
That'd feel really, really good.
Were you that YouTuber?
Yeah. I could work at the Chipotle where the person recognized the name on the online order.
Yeah.
And then wrote something on a napkin that was delivered to my house, which
really
was cool.
trip them up.
Really trip them up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are hopefully over the next few weeks, you'll see me feel a little bit safer and happier. And if you don't, then I guess we're fucked.
Such an optimist.
I like to be an optimist, but I don't. I also like to be a little bit of a realist, and I feel like
But you push yourself so hard in everything you do. I think you'll be okay, regardless.
I hope so. I mean, if James Charles can send his cock to children, then I should be okay. What?
Oh yeah.
If Shane Dawson can sexualize babies and then have them.
Yeah, that's a lot. How's that going?
If Shane Dawson can get approved for adoption after sexualizing literal babies.
Absolutely. I think you should. People are desperate for work right now. Or for workers.
I literally thought you were talking about my audience. You said your people are desperate for work now. And I said, huh? That's crazy.
I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying people in general need people to work.
They do. And people just don't want to work these days.
So true. This generation, all right?
This generation of a bunch of friggin' losers.
Yeah.
So Hannah today, when she was supposed to be doing schoolwork...
I was not supposed to be doing schoolwork.
made a list of topics for today.
Yes, she
did. And we're going to cover a few of them. Do you want me to read them if you have to move close to read it?
No, I can read them from here.
Are you sure?
I was just like...
Oh, like
shifting my
weight. Giving face?
Shifting. Yeah, I was giving.
Okay. Here's our first one. Go for it.
Mark Zuckerberg spent $187 million secretly buying 1,600 acres of Hawaii land. And now he is reportedly building a massive self-sustaining apocalypse bunker.
Which honestly, that feels great. I love that that's what our billionaires are doing with their money. Yeah. So my worry is this like a valid thing that he's doing, or is he just an insane human?
That's the thing that I get nervous about. But also, haven't millionaires been doing this?
Yes. I mean, like Bill Gates is the #1 owner in the world of seeds. Because that's what he believes is going to be the next currency after an apocalypse. Like he would survive. You know what I mean?
Like he has the survival skills.
Yeah, he doesn't even have the enough survival skills to stay off of Epstein's island.
Really? Mm-hmm. He was there?
They were buddies.
Oh my goodness.
They were buddies.
Seriously?
Okay, also, I need to say something. I haven't been able to talk about this on a public platform, but Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, that was wild.
Come on, dude. That's insane. That's really bad. I looked up to you. I thought that you were a really cool fella. I thought that you overcame adversity, and it turns out that you're
letting us down.
You're letting us down. Well, he's dead, so you used to let us down.
You let us down.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
So.
Period. No apostrophe.
Period. No receipt.
What is it supposed to be?
Period. No returns.
No, it's not. Period. No.
Period. No.
Fuck. Put it in the comments. I'm sorry. Like, it literally is something. Anyways.
No idea.
Mark Zuckerberg's reportedly... also, Post Malone made an underground bunker years ago.
I'm telling you, everybody's been doing this who has an enormous amount of money.
The bunker's design... complete with its own energy and food supplies, the bunker's design incorporates a metal door filled with concrete, a feature commonly found in bunker... Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Wild.
He spent... $170 million acquiring this land.
Also, if the project was... like sworn to secrecy, then why do people know?
Because it's public now.
Oh, like he announced it?
I don't know if he announced it, but it only has 30 bedrooms, 30 bath.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, kind of cringe, to be honest. I was looking at like houses nearby, and the ability to purchase a 1 bedroom, 1 bath would be like the biggest blessing I could ever receive.
Absolutely.
So
Dude, once
I'm
we have
glad
a
that
house or have the ability to like invest in a house.
yeah, cancel me all you want once we have a house.
So exciting.
Literally end my career once we have a house. Please, can we just wait? Can we wait, please? Can I make a few more dollars and then we can get a house and I can be okay? Because here's the thing. Never mind. I take it back. Well, I don't take that part back. The county where the compound is being built offers tax incentives for building hurricane-resistant safe rooms. Of course it does. Let's see. So
just because there's people there that need to escape from hurricane stuff?
Yeah, I think so. So it's in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I wish that we had a list of all the other billionaires who did it, because there's a lot of them. I know that
there's quite a few.
I believe it was like the top 5 richest people in America
all
now did it after this was like are putting this into motion.
For sure.
So I would like to believe that this is like a dick measuring contest, like who has the biggest bunker, but I don't think it is.
It's not about houses anymore.
Yeah. But I also see people who are
But I also don't know what are they worried about? Like climate change?
Well,
because how is a bunker gonna help you? I don't know. How is a bunker gonna help you out of a nuclear war or something? I don't know.
Nuclear war, any kind of climate change.
It's gonna get you maybe a year or two?
No. He has so much money that it produces its own energy and food.
But still, then you just live under the ground?
It's better than dying above ground.
But quality of life.
Honey, I don't think that that's a worry. Here's the thing.
If they just want to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, if you are building a bunker that is 1 bed, 1 bath, then we think about quality of life. Mark Zuckerberg is moving
that's
29
true.
of his closest friends.
That's wild.
It is 5,000 square feet. You can it produces food. There's enough food in there for anybody's lifetime. It produces energy. You're fine. Bring a couple DVDs down there and it's like a Mr. Beast video.
A couple DVDs?
Literally, it's like a Mr. Beast video. You're trapped in a thing for 90 days. What about 90 years?
Whoa.
Know what I'm saying? Let's read this next one.
Yeah. Okay, there's a new bill in Kentucky that decriminalizes the use of deadly force against the unhoused.
So I had to ask
Insane.
I had to ask Hannah about this because I wanted to know a little bit of context behind this. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's such an insane headline that I was just curious on how this works. But they're expanding the stand your ground law, which is when you hear of Texans who shoot people on their property, that's the stand your ground law. But this is a little bit different.
Part of the Safer Kentucky Act.
Yeah. So the proposed legislation grants cities the authority to designate specific areas for unhoused individuals. If individuals are found outside of the designated area, residing in a tent, hut, temporary shelter, or vehicle with the intention to sleep, they may face misdemeanor charges leading to a fine of $5,000 and potential imprisonment of up to 90 days.
With the intention to sleep.
So that's only part of this, right? And then you have, which also, by the way, is an insane thing because, I understand trying to provide for the unhoused, giving them houses, resources, anything like that.
Absolutely.
But then limiting them to a specific, it's
limiting them to specific area is insane.
I remember in one of the earlier episodes of Nobody Asked, now deleted, there was the governor of Miami had bought out an island that was once used for some waste thing. Anyways, they're building tiny homes on this island strictly for homeless people, and they aren't allowed to leave the island whenever they want.
Huh.
So that's
I
sort of
heard
like
homes for unhoused people, and I was like, oh,
No.
that's cool, but
No.
they're not allowed to leave.
well,
That's
they're allowed to leave at certain times. It's a very, very weird thing.
Interesting. But the other part of this bill is that it gives people. Can you scroll up a little bit? I was just about to read. It gives them the ability to justify the use of defensive force upon an unhoused person in instances of criminal trespass, including unlawful camping on the owner's property.
So
they can use deadly force against them.
And it's decriminalized.
Without being a criminal.
That's why that's a big problem.
Yeah.
If you like So I'm curious to know how this works, and unfortunately the only way that we'll find out how this works is when it happens.
Yeah.
But like squatters' rights or anything like that.
That's interesting.
I'm curious to know how any of that works. I don't know. It's one of the Republicans says, "Let's clean up our streets and lock these people up," which is obviously a good sign.
Of course.
You know, not giving people resources and just
locking them up.
Locking them up.
I heard
Lock
that's...
her up. You know, I actually I wanted people to lock Hillary Clinton up. You know those emails?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they need to lock that. Lock her up and throw away the key. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, drop it down a drain.
Drop it down a drain. Lock up and throw away the key reminds me of the hit movie Pirates of the Caribbean that Hannah and I watched.
That Jake hated.
I did not hate it.
Will you watch the second one tonight?
We have to watch.
We have nothing to watch.
Yeah, we do.
What?
Broadchurch.
I didn't agree to that.
You agreed to it last night?
I don't think I did.
We watched the finale of Criminal Minds. I could have an entire episode about this because it was so god awful.
An entire episode about this.
But it is so bad. Season 15, episode 10, the quote series finale,
Just
and then
sad
they do
that
a
it's
spin-off.
over. I'm only sad that it's over.
Me too.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. That show, the last 4 or 5 seasons are literal dog shit. They're so bad. Everything's terrible.
It's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's really bad.
But at least they swung.
No. I'd rather they didn't swing.
I love watching them swing.
Yeah, that is fun. But yeah, now we have to watch another crime show, and I don't know if I want to watch NCIS or like SVU because I don't know. I feel like Criminal Minds is so perfect. Maybe
I think other shows can be perfect like that too, though. Like I want to try. So. I want to try another one just like it. Like what is it? NCIS?
Yeah, but can we watch something that's good first?
We can do it for a little, but like those shows
Broadchurch
never
is like
last.
one season. I know it's like short.
Okay, fine. We'll do that.
I think it's like 10 episodes, and then you're done.
Into our terrible TV phase because I crave it all day. I'm like at least when I go home, I can watch this god awful show with Jake and Goose and.
But what happened to the side of you that liked Ozark?
I love Ozark. We had to follow up Ozark by like Too Hot to Handle.
We did.
Like it's never not been a thing.
So yeah, we
watched Stranger Things, but then we'd watch like Hannah Montana. Like
yeah.
We were always balancing.
The Circle. We fucking loved The Circle. Love Chloe.
Great.
Chloe
character.
was in Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah, she was.
I love Chloe.
Double star.
That's my impression of her.
I know. What?
Can you do an impression?
Hello, love. My name is Chloe. Keep going.
Next topic. It's fine.
Okay. Texas one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. A Texas superintendent defends suspending a black student over locks hairstyle in a full-page ad. Quote, being American requires conformity.
So this is... And his family filed a lawsuit against... this person, but
the teacher or the school
against
or both.
Just says in general they filed a suit, so we'll have to see later on. Daryl George has been suspended repeatedly by the Barbers Hill Independent School District for his hair, saying that it violates the Crown. Oh, okay. So the teen's family filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. Saying that it violates the Create a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair Act, which became law in Texas in September.
Wild that it only became a law in September.
Wild that it had to be a fucking law.
Yeah. But
Well, actually,
but at
create a
least-
respectful and open world. That is good. But the
That is
fact
good.
that so many instances had to happen for people to be like, oh, maybe
This
we
is
should make this
ridiculous.
law.
Yeah.
Let's see. Being.
So there's literally a law.
Oh, here's the
no, yeah,
thing.
it was a whole
It's
page.
a full page ad in a newspaper, the Houston Chronicle. Holy shit. And this is the
Student education needs to come first because hair gets in the way of education.
So this says we are not in violation of the Crown Act, and the state representative who authored the bill has clearly stated that it was to protect the ability to wear braids, locks, and twists, which we have always allowed. She also stated in a TV interview that hair length is not protected by the act. So what is he?
But I thought he got in trouble for having locks, and he just said that they're not in trouble for...
Okay, so this is about length?
I don't know.
So guys can't have... What is wrong with his fucking hair length?
No idea. Nothing is wrong with his hair length. There's no issue.
I am so curious. Like this this article is kind of shit.
The article is kind of shit.
Let's see what this guy actually said. COVID-19, okay, who gives a fuck? Not
Listen, this one sentence, scroll up a little. Despite our relatively small percentage of African American students, Barbers Hill ISD has a progressive history.
They do, obviously. Criticized dress code. We have African American students with hair longer than our dress code permits. They applied, qualified for, and were granted religious exemptions. So I guess I don't understand why you can't have... There's a hair length thing?
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
That's wild.
So...
I've never heard of a hair length. Did your schools anything like that?
No.
Me neither.
And this was the superintendent who took out this ad, which is crazy. It's a public school district.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so I was thinking, like, is this a
It's
fucking...
not a private school.
Right, which, by the way...
Which would be fucked anyways.
Yes, but private schools are also somewhat insane.
They get away with a lot.
It now has a court date, which is cool. This poor kid, that fucking sucks. Now he's in the news. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he wins the trial, though.
Hope so.
Yeah, that story makes me mad. Next. It was a good story, but
Me too. No.
that does suck.
Okay, this one says...
Speaking of weird...
Criminal Minds
stuff.
Cops used DNA to predict a suspect's face and tried to run facial recognition on it. So, like, they're using the DNA from crime scenes to be able to put together what someone's face looks like. Or they're trying.
Right.
But I just thought that was interesting because I'd never heard that before.
Now, this is a story from Wired, and my biggest question...
Is Wired a bad source?
No, Wired is actually the best source in all of them so far.
I was.
Wired has stuff to lose. I don't know if the other ones did.
Interesting.
So this is saying that it might help them finally get a lead on a murder of Maria Jane Weedhofer. The image that this lab produced called Snapshot Phenotype Report wasn't a photograph. It was a 3D rendering that bridges the uncanny valley between reality and science fiction.
Just thought that's so cool. Like, that'd be huge for, like, crime scene stuff.
The face of the murderer the company predicted was male, had fair skin, brown eyes and hair, no freckles, and bushy eyebrows. Okay.
Like,
okay, but
as long as that's, like, not based on, like, a description of, like, a witness or something, that's just as good as, like, one of those sketches, you know?
I'm just wondering...
I'm not saying it's up to, like, what it should be or reliable, but it's cool that it's, like, they're trying to make it happen.
A lot of people are saying this is junk science, though.
It probably is junk science. Like, I don't know if you could rely on that.
You can't. You definitely can't.
Yeah.
I mean, but
it'd be cool if they got it to a point where you could.
So, but like, at what point can you? So, all right, let's say that you get a a image of somebody who has glasses, round cheeks, and like short to medium length hair that swoops up.
Okay.
Isn't that a lot of people?
Well, yes. I think it gave more detail than what the article was. Right?
I know, but
Probably.
I know, but it's...
Or else I don't think they'd be like flexing about it so hard.
No, but all it gives is an image. You get a 3D rendering of what this person could look like. They run it through facial
recognition.
I get it.
They match it with those.
I get it, but it also... it didn't work. They just attempted to use it.
It's and apparently new. I just thought it was cool.
No, this technology started in 2017, it said. And the first time they used it was now.
Well, that speaks for itself.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like... I don't know. I think it would be interesting. But, like, I'm just curious, like... 20 years from now, if that's how you figure out who's a suspect in a case, how many more people are going to be innocent in prison? Because you're just, I don't know. Like
guesstimating.
You're guesstimating the whole thing.
No, for sure. I saw that and I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. We can catch like the people who are like hiding. Like the people, you know, but like if they don't really have like a hard time identifying them. It's finding them. I mean, like there's pictures of the most wanted people, you know?
Yeah, and especially with like missing people. They do the age somebody by 20 years.
Yeah.
And that I believe works. I don't know
that one's more reliable than
I think that's more reliable because you have something to work off of.
DNA.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. I just thought it was wild.
It is wild.
It sounds like a movie.
It does sound like a movie, and I'd be curious to know if this actually like moved into anything of value, or if this company is just going to shut down.
Like probably not, but like maybe.
Okay. Here we go. This is a good one. This one is, quote, "The Lord told us to. U.S. pastor says he stole $1 million from Christians to remodel home." And the headline says, "Couple are charged with creating and selling their cryptocurrency known as INDX coin to Christian community in Denver, Colorado." So what this says is that it seems like this is a pump and dump. Yeah, it is. Okay. So it says they were telling the would-be investors that the Lord had told him people would become rich if they invested.
Yep.
Eli admitted that the couple had squandered $1.3 million that was raised through cryptocurrency. A few $100,000 went to a home remodel the Lord told us to do.
He says, the charges are that me and my wife pocketed $1.3 million. I just want to come out and say that the charges are true.
Fuck. God damn it. We took God at his word and sold a cryptocurrency with no clear exit. God damn it. The couple still believes that God will work a miracle in the financial sector. Wow. Shut the fuck up. That is crazy. They raised $3.2 million from more than 300,000 people. Oh God, that's a lot of money from like per person. Say it's 400 people.
Wait.
They're giving almost 100K a person.
That's a lot of people. And they took 1.3 of that.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's wild.
They also pocketed at least $290,000 for their online only church. Victorious Grace Church. Well, they do need to bring back Victorious.
Well, that's true. If
Andre!
I saw a TikTok that said Andre's character died, or actor died. I don't think he did.
No, they always rumor that like our favorites die.
No, for real. But I got so nervous, and I was like, ooh.
There was a rumor that...
I didn't look into it at all, but I got really sad.
Before Josh Peck had a resurgence, people were saying that he was dead.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's like a child, no?
Mm-hmm. I think that was before the child. So that's great. That is like... Civil fraud charges have been filed, which is great. That's so fucking crazy, man. I
thought this was a good one. I was proud of this one.
No, it is a really good one. That's so disappointing though, because like I feel like people who are giving $100,000 to a church are so they're they're so hoping for any sign that God is real or anything like that. And that is like so blatantly taking advantage of a community of people that, how do I say it, is desperate for a sign.
Like vulnerable to it.
Yes. Yeah. And that's actually insane.
Next one is that middle school. Oh, Jake just deleted it.
No, this one, honey.
Oh. Elon Musk says he's Jewish by association after an Auschwitz visit. He says he sees almost no anti-Semitism. Now, this is an NBC News article. Also, I would like to give context to the one that I deleted. I just don't know where we would go with it. It's gotcha. We will read it because I know that you wanted to read it. Middle school removes bathroom mirrors to stop kids from making TikToks. I just thought that was wild. From the-express-.com. But it's in a North Carolina middle school. I don't know. That is like a crazy headline, but I don't know how real it is. Totally. It's on the interweb. It's real. True. This article is really good from NBC News. Yeah. Apparently, Elon Musk said that he's aspirationally Jewish. This is really good. This is his quote. "I'm aspirationally Jewish, so I was like, what are people talking about with this anti-Semitism? Because I never hear it at dinner conversations." That is true. That makes sense. If you don't talk about it at dinner conversations, it's not real. Yeah, and he said this to Ben Shapiro, who is a Jewish man, at the European Jewish Association conference. So that's really cool. I also, like, most likely in front of a lot of Jewish people. So I'm curious. I hate claiming that anti-Semitism, like, isn't a thing in front of. Because you haven't seen it. All the people. Well, no. Who have different experiences with it. Like, I'm just curious, like, who this audience is. Because if Ben Shapiro's there, are people all agreeing? But if this is like a Jewish convention, wouldn't you think that a lot of them are Jewish? Maybe this is the Jewish Association for people who don't believe in anti-Semitism. Oh, interesting. So, maybe there's a clause. Yeah. Santa. I must admit to being somewhat frankly naive about this. In the circles that I move, I see almost no anti-Semitism. 2/3 of my friends are Jewish. I have twice as many Jewish friends as non-Jewish friends. I'm like Jewish by association. So true. So, all right. So I have I have a couple fucking thoughts about this. So, if you count your friends by what their religion or race is, that's a red flag. Yeah, I don't think, like, I mean, it's like I can't be racist. I have black friends. It's the same vibe. Like 2/3 of my friends are black. If someone said that, that would get flagged. Absolutely, absolutely. But I think like why are you counting? If you're counting, it feels like you're, I don't know. And also, doesn't Elon Musk associate with Kanye West? Interesting. Does he? I thought he did. I have no idea. I thought he did because they're both like free speech warriors. You know what I mean? God damn it. Good for them. You know what's, and actually after this and after the Tesla earnings came out, let me confirm this. Tesla over the last 5 days is down 12.9% in the stock market, which is one of the biggest dips that they've ever had. And in the last month, it's down 28%, which is like, so for context, if you put $261 into Tesla at its peak, that would be now worth $182.63. Oh, gee. Because their CEO and inventor is a fucking psychopath. So, but by the way, the electric cars need to catch up a little bit. I think Honda's doing a good job, but Tesla, listen, if you can play Where's My Water in Your Car and watch Netflix, that's sick. That is sick. Dude, if you can sit down in a seat. Where's My Perry? Of course I did. Okay, just checking. If you can sit down in a seat and have it go like a fart cushion? Yeah, whoopee cushion? Like whoopee cushion prank on the people in the back. They like sit down and you That's what Tesla does. You don't know that? Wait, what? Yeah, that's how childish Elon Musk is. You can literally make sounds when people sit. Your turn signal can be a fart.
It's crazy. You can actually
I
upload
was kidding.
No, you can upload your own sound. So I can like turn on my blinker and it can like be like Trisha Paytas or something. I know.
That would be cool.
I know. So
Very
we're gonna get a Tesla. Especially after what he
with
did.
our big bucks.
Absolutely. Begging Ticketmaster Canada for a refund.
For our Tesla.
Yes. Teen facing charges for allegedly taping fish to ATMs in Provo. Now, Hannah added this, and I would like
a picture of duct tape and a fish on an ATM, and I just can't believe it. That's so sad.
Can you sort of like, come on.
Wait,
read the top.
The Provo Police Department said Thursday that there were roughly 13 incidences where the 17-year-old taped fish to ATMs and other objects.
It's insane. The account has more than 52,000 followers. His username is FishBandit84. Now it has 84,000 followers, of course.
Yeah.
And this is just a guy who tapes fish. Are they already dead? I'm curious.
Sad. I don't know.
The bio of the account reads, Live, laugh, tape fish on ATMs. It's unclear if the account creator did all of the fish taping. Great point.
Diabolical.
Let's see. There's a TikTok account under the same name, shows fish taped to ATMs.
Oh, some of the fish have cigarettes put in their mouths. So, wait, good question though.
They're not
Are they alive? Okay.
No, they're definitely not alive. They'd be flapping and flapping.
But does he kill them?
I don't know. According to police, the teenager is facing 2 charges of property damage. That's it. I mean...
And the cost of cleanup, it said.
Yeah, that's not... So the cost of cleanup,
but
can you spare $30?
Like to get rid of a fishy smell?
No, it's like you take the fish off the fucking thing, and then you wipe off maybe the duct tape marks. It doesn't matter. There was a video that appeared to show 3 trout taped to a police car.
Oh, and that's why
that's why they got upset. They don't give a fuck about these fish. Come on now. Well, that's a sizable fish.
They're big fish. The cigarette in that one's mouth?
Yeah. Provo police, fish bandit. Yeah, that's why.
Get peeved at that kind of stuff.
So, I mean, I don't like it. I feel like this is serial killer-esque to like tape a fish to a ATM or to a cop car. And,
I agree.
I don't know. He's like a vigilante. Stupid. Next.
Ah, fabulous.
What's the one that we wanted to do? We've got, so this is our good news that Hannah swears that we need to do because she needs something happy to end the pod.
Yeah.
So go for it, love.
Okay.
Either one.
New study shows that sea otters help prevent the widespread California kelp forest decline.
One more time.
So a new study shows that sea otters are helping prevent the widespread kelp forest decline in California. So kelp forests in the ocean are declining. And
that's what it says.
The presence of sea otters helps them stay. That's so cute and nice.
Now, why is that?
Read the article.
God damn it.
Oh, and
what if they're like eating weird things?
Well, can you scroll back up for a second?
What?
Yeah. Our study showed that kelp forests are more extensive and resilient to climate change, where sea otters have reoccupied the California coastline during the last century.
But why?
When they're absent, kelp forests
I get it.
Dramatically.
I get it. What I'm saying is,
reading it.
I'm saying, what do the otters do?
Keep going to the next paragraph.
I'm trying to read the.
I don't think it's up there. I've skimmed it.
Our study showed that kelp forests are more extensive and resilient to climate change, where sea otters have reoccupied the California.
I already read that.
Oh, okay.
I already read that.
Interesting.
So basically, sea otters are just magical. I'm sure there's science to it, but they're cute.
I know, but as an engineer, like as someone who's in science,
listen. There is a major problem for kelp forests as chronic temperature stress undermines kelp growth and health. Ecosystems are complex, and to give them their best chance at surviving these extreme changes, they need all their component parts. Sea otters, of course, are huge influential. This isn't really going.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, you should probably, because I'm not really sure why.
Keep them busy.
Hey guys, it's me, Hannah Marie. Awkward. Did you
Come
like
on,
that?
come on.
Sorry, dude. Why do sea otters help kelp?
Oh.
Oh, by getting rid of the sea urchins. They eat the sea urchins.
And this is a much better article. Come on.
Well, I didn't have oneearth.org.
They protect kelp forests by removing their top predator. They also multiply rapidly, swooping across the open floor and devouring entire strands of kelp.
So interesting. I don't think that the sea otters are helping it with climate change then. Oh, because the kelp absorbs CO2 in the ocean. So we want more kelp.
We do.
So the sea otters get the urchins, and then the urchins don't destroy the kelp, and then the kelp can keep getting CO2 out of the ocean.
Kelp forests that are guarded by sea otters can sequester up to 12 times more carbon from the environment. Gotcha.
Interesting.
Okay, so as long as they're killing the... Okay. But I think that we should just kill everything living in the ocean.
And then make a bunker?
And make a
for
bunker.
$187 million.
And spill oils.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah, like those Dawn commercials.
Dawn.
So, actually, I'm going back to this, and what was it? Sea urchin?
Yeah. No, they literally don't.
They don't put sea urchin.
Or look up, like CO2. So they missed like both of the important points in that.
Fuck off. That is so annoying.
Very interesting.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Why?
Because this was posted by the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Okay.
So you don't want to put in there. You want to be very vague. You don't want to put in there because in this it says like how cute sea otters are.
And you don't want to add that.
You don't want to add that they're eating things that are maybe in the aquarium.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And lastly, we'll just go for it.
EU fossil fuel CO2 emissions hit a 60-year low.
All because of the
sea otters.
Absolutely. And there's so much kelp that they're producing. It's like kelp this, kelp that.
Kelp yourself.
Kelp me, Lord.
Kelp yourself.
Kelp.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Kelp me. Help me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
I do not understand.
Kelp yourself sounds like KYS. Because it actually, like, KYS. KYS.
Kelp yourself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't mean it in any other way.
For sure. Did you know there's a new KYS?
Yes, honey. We do know that, and you cannot talk about it here, but we know that.
I didn't want to anyways.
Okay, you absolutely did. I know. We're not talking about that. Did you know that there's a new KYS? It's almost like people told me it recently.
Sorry. I didn't want to bring it up.
Your eyes look so pretty.
Wow.
Anyways, was this in my face the whole time? No, it wasn't. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of our members.
Thank you to our members.
I believe we have 4 beautiful members that we're going to talk about. Yes. And we're going to pull them up right now. Just give me about 5, 4,
members,
3, 2, 1, and Despresso, Dank Me Mama, Up Frog Art, and Sarah Adams. Every single person who's a member, I'm going to give you a shout out at the end of every single episode.
We love you.
And maybe they'll even see this episode early.
Maybe.
So hit the join button below and check out Hannah's channel. She's uploading a fuck ton more there, so please support her.
Trying my best.
Check out my channel. Please resubscribe. I will take one new subscriber instead of losing 1,000 a day. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed.
Cheers.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for watching. Bye.